Hi, this is a review of the Suaoki 25-watt solar phone battery charger. Basically what you have here looks like a little canvas bag, looks like something you'd carry around with a little notebook or something in it, but what you basically have is a bunch of solar panels. If we open this up, you can see that kind of folds out here. You have 4 solar panels. The back's just the canvas. But you have 4 solar panels, and you have a pouch on the back. The nice thing about the pouch on the back is that is where you have your USB ports. You can see them there, hopefully. And that's where you plug your devices into, your cell phones or your tablet or whatever you need that has a USB charge. You can plug a power bank into there if you need to recharge that as well. Now, they rate this at a maximum of 5 volts and 4 amps, which is pretty good. An iPhone will draw power at 5 volts and 2.4 amps. Some devices will only charge at 1 amp. So it's a fairly decent amount of power. Obviously, that is the maximum, which means the more sunshine you're going to get, the more power you're going to get out of this device. Now, it's November in Chicago, which means sunshine can be at a premium. But when it is a sunny morning like it was today, we have a couple windows that get a decent amount of sunlight for about an hour or so. That is pretty much a direct sunlight. So what I did was I took a little suction cup, put the grommet over that, held it easily on the window. This is not a very heavy object, which is nice. One little suction cup held it on the window. As you can see here, there are also little loops that you can use if you want to attach it to a backpack or hang it from something like that. But the little suction cup worked perfectly holding that. And I plugged my iPhone in. Started at 8:36 this morning. The iPhone had 78% charge on it. Like I said, the sunshine was coming in fairly well. I went back and checked it. 12 minutes later, we had gone up from 78% to 87%. About another 10 minutes later, it was up to 91. And about 50 minutes later, it was up to 97. And it was pretty much sticking there because the sun was moving away. But overall, for under an hour to be able to get me 20% charge on a phone, on a Chicago November morning through a window, I'm pretty impressed with the amount of power this puts out. I've had a couple little power banks that had solar panels on them, very small, probably one solar panel about the size of, a third of the width of this device. And to recharge the power bank would take literally 48 hours or so. So this, I'm very impressed with the amount of power that it seems to put out. Obviously, again, it's going to depend on how much sunshine you have, but it definitely appears to be at least following through with what it claims it does, which means if you're out and if you're hiking or something like that, especially where you could put this on your backpack, or if you're somewhere camping where you can just lay this out where it's going to get sunshine for hours, you'll be able to keep your devices charged and not have to worry about that. It's a great product to have, even just putting one in your car, just in case you ever do get stranded somewhere, say your battery's dead, your phone's dead. This will at least let you charge those USB devices. And really, once you purchase this, it's free power. It's solar energy. No reason not to take advantage of that. If you have access to a lot of sunshine, let the sun charge your devices and save whatever little bit you can save on your electric bill is definitely a good thing. Overall, it seems to be well made. It's water resistant, so you don't want to throw it in the lake or the pool. But it is weather resistant, so especially once this is zipped up, say your device is inside charging, the panels can get wet, but again, you don't want to submerge those. Overall, just from using it briefly, I am very impressed with the amount of power this puts out. If anything changes and if there are any other issues, I don't foresee any, but if there are any issues, we'll add those to the review and let you know as we go along. But from just a quick test with an iPhone on a somewhat sunny Chicago morning, this device seems to be the real deal. Now, if you have any questions that we didn't cover, feel free to put those down in the comments. I do follow those and will do my best to answer any questions you might have. And if you found this review to be helpful, and we certainly hope you did, it would mean a lot to me if you could do me a favor and go down where it asks, was this review helpful? And click yes. We did get a sample of this for the purpose of doing the review. That does not guarantee a good review. You can click on my name there, and you can see all of my past reviews, and you'll see that I'm not one of these reviewers that gives everything 5 stars no matter what. I actually take the time, evaluate them. If it's a good product, I'll tell you it's a good product. If it's a bad product, I'm more than happy to tell you that it's a bad product, so you can make a very educated shopping decision. Again, this is a review of the Suaoki, I hope I'm getting that name right, 25-watt solar phone battery charger. I am Darren O'Neill. Thanks for watching.